Hey girl, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're going to be unboxing and playing around with the P Louise budget box for the month of October. So really quick, if you're not familiar with the P Louise budget box, it's $39 a month and then I pay $13 for shipping. So my total bill is $52 a month. Honestly, I got this box last week and I did a little short like unboxing it, and I kid you not, girl, I have filmed this video 3 different times. So if I don't get it this go, I may not even film this video because I'm just like a little bit irritated with it. I got cut off like halfway. I don't know if you guys know, but I film off of my phone. So when I was filming, I had to get cut off a couple times, and it's just like so irritating because I use my back camera. I don't use my front. So I didn't even know I was cut off until I was already done with my makeup, and it was way too late for me to like stop and restart filming and all that. So yeah, we're just going to refilm this one more time. This will be the last time. Fingers crossed for that. So let's start off with the palette because you know I love palettes. And I got the green palette. This is the You Give Me Butterflies. I think it came in 5 different color choices and I got the green. I'm happy I didn't get the yellow. I was nervous to get the yellow. I am happy I got the green though. With me already filming this video a few times, I got a good feel for all the products, and I will say that I wish this had darker colors in here. Overall, I've created a couple looks out of this palette, and both looks kind of look similar because they are so light you really can't darken them up. But still really cute looks. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just I prefer to have like a darker color, especially so I can build up on the outer corner and stuff. But overall, you can create some really cute looks with this. This is a great palette to pair with other palettes. So I do love that. All the colors in here are really pretty. Honestly, this is my favorite thing that we got in the budget box this month was the 20-piece brush set. I'm a sucker for brushes. I try really hard not to buy them, but I love when they come in my makeup subscription boxes. And this is a 20-piece set. This is huge. First of all, look at the packaging. I mean, this literally looks like a book. It's a hardcover. You have plenty of room in here. This has a mirror in here, which is really nice. Just having this on display in your beauty area is really so beautiful. So I like the packaging of this, and I usually don't like big bulky packaging, but this one is cute. And then last but not least, we got an item from P Louise Skin. Now this is their all over body glow. As you can see, I've used it. I've used it twice. I like to take my showers or baths and get out and apply it to my legs, my arms, my chest. It is like a dry oil. So it does feel like an oil, but it doesn't stay greasy. It absorbs into the skin like so well. It doesn't have a smell, and of course, like you have like glitter from head to toe, which I love. I love glitter. I love mixing these types of things in with my moisturizers. I will definitely get use out of this product. I like it a lot. And so far with P Louise skin products, I do not have any type of reactions. I do have sensitive skin, so I have to be careful with like what types of things I'm using on my skin. So really quick before we get started, if you like this P Louise budget unboxing and try on video, please make sure you're giving me a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, I would love to have you subscribe. Also, if you ring the notification bell, you'll be notified every time I upload. I upload at least twice a week, but I am random. I have different days that I upload on. And of course, I am going to go ahead and start on the eyes. I'm just going to use the E25 brush to blend out this Juvia's Place primer. Carve out the brows. So now that I got the primer blended out, I'm going to go into, I think this shade right here. This one is called Forestland, and I'm going to start tapping that into the crease. I'm just going to really tap it into place at first, and then I'm going to start blending back and forth to buff it out. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing for this side. Just start buffing it out. Do you see how these are like so light and like pastel colors? Like honestly, this palette's going to be perfect for springtime. So I'm just going to take the E23 brush and I'm going to go into this shade here. And this one is called Evergreen, and I'm going to start placing this on the outer corner. Just building that color up a little bit. Same thing for this side. And I'm going to go ahead and bring the shade into the crease. Same thing for this side. I'm going to go back in with the E27 brush, and I'm going to go back into the Forest Land shade, and I'm just going to blend out over top one more time. Now I'm going to pick up this shade right here, and I'm using the E23 brush, which is the same brush that I used for that shade. And this shimmer shade is called Gift of Life, and I'm going to put that right over top that outer corner shade. I just wanted to put that matte shade down as like a base, just to kind of help this shimmer stand out a little. And I am going to work that into the crease. I'm sure by now, if you have been following Michaela or P Louise, you know that Michaela has a collaboration with P Louise, which congratulations to her. So happy for her. It's really awesome to see a creator that has been following a brand and loving a brand and supporting a brand for so long finally get the opportunity to work with that brand. So happy for her. I know it is literally a dream come true for her. I would love to try to get at least the eyeshadow palette. Hopefully I can get it before it sells out, but I know with Michaela, everything sells out very quickly. Like I wanted to get the e.l.f. and Michaela collaboration lipstick and lip liner, and she sold that out within 18 minutes. So I would imagine that this is probably going to be about the same. Everything's going to be like selling out. But hopefully I'll be able to get at least the eyeshadow palette, because if you know me, girl, you know I love me some eyeshadow palettes. So I'm telling you, these brushes from P Louise are so amazing. Like the quality of them are really nice. Like the bristles are just so soft, but like dense when you need them to be. Like, I don't know how to say it, but these are some really nice brushes. I mean, I do have to say that these are probably some of the nicer brushes that I have. And I have like quite a few different sets from a lot of different brands, but these are definitely some of my like top brushes that I have. Okay, so next up I'm going to take the E31 brush, and I'm going to go into this shade here. This shade is called Rosebud, and I'm going to put that on the front part of the lid, which is so pretty. This color is beautiful. It's like a really pretty white with a green shift to it. It's stunning. Same thing for this side. These are definitely some really soft shimmer shades in here. Beautiful formula. If you've never tried P Louise eyeshadows, they are really nice quality. Okay, so just one more time, I'm going to go back in with the very first brush that I had, and I'm just going to buff this out one more time. Same thing for this side. I'm going to take my flat brush and go into that same white shade. I'm going to use that for the brow bone, just the highlight. So I'm just going to take a makeup wipe and clean up around the eyes. So I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay 24/7 eyeliner. So next up for primer, I'm going to go in with the P Louise Pink Primer. Really like this primer a lot. I got this in my first box. This is only my third box from P Louise, but love the subscription box so far. I totally think it's worth the $52. So now I'm going to go in with the Hard Candy. This is the Glamouflage foundation. This is in shade Natural. So I'm going to use the F32 brush for my foundation. This foundation brush is like really nice, and I do not like brushes for my foundation at all. Usually they leave your face like very streaky. This one does not. I'm going to go in with a little bit of this e.l.f. Camo Concealer in shade Tan Walnut. Literally just going to use the same brush that I use for foundation for this, because I really like this brush and how it blends out complexion products. It's like so seamless. So let's talk about spoilers really quick for P Louise for next month. I've only seen the eyeshadow palette, which is going to be like a double-decker eyeshadow palette. It's going to be like the purple one. Unfortunately, I did not get that one. I didn't sign up until after that box, but this palette is all your blues and some like teals. So the top row is a lot of your blues, and you pull out the bottom and you have more blues and teals under there. Like, this palette is so gorgeous. It's so funny because the blue shades remind me of like the Michaela and P Louise palette. I mean, like, do you see how nicely this just blended out my concealer and everything? Like, I love this brush for foundation. It's crazy. Honestly, I have never loved a brush for foundation, and this one I really do. Okay, of course, I'm going to use my P Louise bronzer. This is in Made to Shade. Love this bronzer. So pigmented, so creamy. So I have been using the F38, which has this really cool angle and I think works really good for like the jawline. But I think today I'm going to switch it up and I'm going to use the F33. This is the one that has like an angle, and just see how this one blends out because this one is a softer bristle. See, I just feel like I like this one better. I like something that's more flimsy for bronzer than I do something that's like more stiff. You know what I mean? Like I don't like something that's very dense when I'm blending out my bronzer, especially with this P Louise bronzer, because this stuff is like so blendable and just melts into the skin, so you don't need like a dense brush to like move product around. Like this stuff just really moves around on its own and really just melts into the skin so nicely. So I do like this brush better for bronzer. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna try to use this one for my cream blush. Even though it's a dense brush, I just feel like it'll be pretty precise about where I'm putting it. Ooh, that actually works really nicely. Yeah, I do like this actually for my cream blush. And that was the F38 brush, but just very unique, and you can use this one in like so many different ways. Okay, so just really quickly, I'm gonna set with my powder puff under the eye. Now I'm gonna take the F31 brush, and this is more of like your big powder brush, and I'm gonna set like the rest of my face. And I did use my Physicians Formula Mineral Wear. This is their loose powder. Love this loose powder. For bronzer, I'm going to use the Physicians Formula, and I'm also going to use the F34 brush. Just a really nice angled brush. Super soft. Just tap that in place. I usually use my big fan brushes, but this brush is really nice for bronzer. I love the angle on it, and it's really soft. It is not a dense brush, which is really great for powders. Contour the nose. This is not a P Louise brush, but I'm just getting used to this brush. I like the size of it, so I don't want to switch it up. So for blush, I'm going to use Physicians Formula. This is the Vintage Rouge, and I'm going to use the F35 brush and just top that. So pretty. This blush is like so pigmented from Physicians Formula. Okay, so I'm just going to use a little bit of my Jaclyn Cosmetics setting powder. I love this for under the eye because it's so brightening. Also like to use it right down the nose. I absolutely love this brush for highlighter. This one is the F36, and it is like the perfect highlighter brush ever. This brush just works so nicely for highlighter. And this is the Charmacy highlighter in shade 615, but it has like a green undertone, so I have to use this one because it just matches the eye look. Okay, so I'm gonna go in on my lips with this Basic Beauty lip liner. And I'm actually just going to top it with a little bit of this P Louise lip gloss or lip balm. Okay, so for the lower lash line, I'm going to go back into this shade, and I'm going to use the E29 brush. And this is the Gift of Life shade, and I'm just going to press that right on the lower lash line. This shade is so pretty. I'm going to go back in with the E31 brush, and I'm just going to use a little bit of a highlighter for the inner corner. Now I'm just going to curl my lashes. I am going to use the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. Going to run through the brows with a little Oma Beauty brow gel, and then I'm going to finish my makeup with a little bit of Milani Make It Last. Okay, girls, so this is the completed look using this month's budget beauty box. I love this box. The eyeshadow palette is a little bit light. Again, this is a beautiful eye look. I love it. I do wish it was a little bit darker on the outer corner, but this is a great palette to mix with other palettes. The formula is beautiful on P Louise eyeshadow, so if you've never tried it, highly recommend. The 20-piece brush set, I mean, literally, I still have like 8 brushes here that I haven't used, and I was able to do all of my makeup with these brushes, so that's really nice. The quality, really amazing on these. Definitely worth it. I absolutely love this. It feels like a dry oil. I love all the glitter. So I'm happy that we got this. This box is a 10 out of 10. I absolutely would recommend it. Of course, I'm going to have everything listed in the description box in case you want to go check it out. But as always, girl, thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!